Welcome everybody to the Scumbag Podcast. And now, welcome your host, Scumbag McGee.
I thought the stream was frozen or some shit, right? Nope. Welcome everybody to hold on. Just closer. Welcome everybody to the Scumbag Podcast. I'm your host, Scumbag McGee. Alright. So we're here to talk about the Any Given Sunday 2 review. As you know, if you see my other videos that I posted up, I was in the building live. I tried to do the other recaps. I think the only recap I did was Danny Myers and Av. I was in the building. I was trying to go live with the other ones, but listen, man, the fucking Wi-Fi in there was fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even have Wi-Fi. The reception in there period was terrible. So I couldn't do anything else, man. I tried to go live a couple of times and it was just fucking terrible. But I did the rest of the recaps in the hotel, almost at the hospital. Um, and I got there late. It was just fucking mayhem, man. And it was just like getting out the venue was nuts. Everybody was pissed off because we already know what happened with Surf and the Cortez battle. You know what I mean? Um, so by the time I got to the hotel room, it was late as hell. I was tired as fuck. So I gave I try to give a good rundown, breakdown as best as I can, being tired as hell. Um, but I'll give a better breakdown now of what I saw in the building. And the battles mostly because I didn't see the fight or anything, but I'll get into what I saw anyway. All right, so we'll get into that. Then we're a stupid fan tweet of the week, and then we'll get into my final thought. And then I'm gonna do a battle of the week, which will be Chess and Calico. But if you guys know, I do that in a separate live. I don't do that on the same stream as this. So stay tuned for that. So there's some water. Pause. All right. So first thing we'll get into is Danny Myers versus Av. What I saw in the building. All right. So once again, if you didn't see my other recap, I didn't agree with this battle being taken place anyway, just for the simple fact that I didn't agree with Danny Myers taking numerous battles, but I guess he'll never listen and never give a fuck. He'll take a million battles. He'll battle whoever, whenever, however, whenever, whoever, whenever, get to be anti. And so he decided to battle Av any given Sunday. It was an opening battle. It was a dope battle. I think Ab got the first round clearly. Danny got the second round clearly. I came down to the third, and then you know, I mean, Danny Myers that third was just ass. That third was just. I don't get why he went that angle, especially when I think he used against drugs, saying you ain't drugs, drugs is blah, 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 blah. You ain't drugs, and then saying that. I think he said it was somebody else, and he did it with Av, and I don't know. I didn't like it from the beginning when he got into it. I thought he was gonna do it for like a couple bars, and I saw it was a whole round. I was like, womp womp. No, I wasn't fucking with it. And Av had a good third round. It was good, but it was beatable. And that's the thing with Av. I think Av is a dope battler, but it's hard for Av to just give you three rounds that are like, oh shit, you can't beat this. You know what I mean? He'll give you one round that's like, yo, he overwhelms you with a round, but the other two rounds will be beatable. And that's what he did. The first round was like, all right, he got Danny. And then the second one he lost, and the third one he would have lost. Danny would have just went with a better, approach. You know what I mean? But it was a dope battle, good opener. That's one thing too. Like, Surf should start doing that more, like 4, 5 battles tops. I mean, if I don't know, I throw shows myself. If I don't see the other videos on this channel, I throw independent shows, And I usually throw 6 people tops because it's hard to catch people's attention that long, especially when the battles are like a whole hour. Like Chess and Calico, I think I saw the battle on the app. It was an hour. So imagine the building when you're including Chess throwing up for fucking 10 minutes and including Chess choking, which they edited out for like the whole third round. You know what I'm saying? The battles are long. You know what I mean? So it should be 4 or 5 battles, but it was a good opener. And and now I say it's a good opener. It's a good. You get better quality battles. I bet you put it that way because now you have a Av and Danny Mice as your opener. You don't have fucking drugs versus sheet happens or some shit. Whereas yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? So they should do this more often. Anyway, third battle, which would have been a third battle, but was a second battle. Charlie Clips and Lou Castro. Oh boy. What I predicted is what happened. Charlie Clips just straight up outclassed Lou Castro. Lou Castro did dope. That's the thing. Like Lou Castro wasn't ass. Like Lou Castro did his thing. And I felt like the first round Lou Castro did okay. This last 2 rounds, he did really good. He did better than I expected. And Clips was just too much, man. Freestyling, crowd control. He had a big dog scheme and he had a I don't know, bro. Clips was just everywhere and doing everything good. And it was just like, see, one thing with Clips, like, I guess I didn't see the battle again on camera, but a lot of times you can see that battle on cam and be like, closer than you expected because Clips is mad simple. But when you're in a building and you're experiencing it, it's not close. Like I tell you that right now. I've seen Clips live a couple times, and it's just like he wins in the building. Like he's gonna win. He's too funny. He's too spontaneous. You know what I'm saying? His battles are his bars are easy to get because they're simple as hell. Like the average fan, if you're definitely in there, because those fans in there that I know that were in there because they're in there, like their friend is into battle rap, and they're like, yeah, I'll come through. I'll watch, an event, whatever. There was older people in there. I seen older women there, like in their 40s, 50s type shit. Like, they weren't there because they liked it. They were there because they were there with their husbands or some shit. You know what I mean? Just go out there to just, just be some company. And those fans that are in the building like that, they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it, and they're gonna know Clips from wilding out. So, it's just hard to beat Clips in the building. So you can't blame Lou. And the thing with that is that Lou's gonna learn. He's gonna learn from the battle, and he's gonna just go on and maybe be better when he battles Chess, because Chess been calling him out. So it definitely Lou wasn't whack, but as I predicted, as I think everybody predicted, Clips was just too much for him. Um, and the last battle, which was supposed to be the battle before the main event, we had Chess versus Calico. Um, this was close. Here we go. Um, I believe that this battle would have been way closer if Chess didn't choke in the third and Chess didn't throw up in the first. I think Chess material was, as I predicted, gonna be very, very good. The thing with Calico is that Calico is gonna be him, and Calico's not gonna outswag you, but Calico is just like it's his style. You know what I'm saying? He don't go up there real punchline. He goes up there talking to you, and he has witty lines, and he's just Calico. You know what I mean? And it's hard to beat him. He's just one of those guys that's hard to beat. And I felt like if you're gonna clearly beat Calico, you gotta be how Surf was when he was very, out of this world type shit. And I think Chess could have been that if he didn't fuck up. And I think Chess does that a lot. Like Chess, you know, not he does it a lot, but he's done it in the past. You know what I'm saying? He's done it where he's fucking straight choked or messed up in a round, and it's like, come on, Chess. If you didn't fuck up, man, you would have killed it. And I felt like he did that in the first. The first was dope. But it was like Come on, man. He threw up. He threw the whole momentum off, and I mean, it is what it is. And Calico was flawless, and Calico did him, and Calico was good. You know, it's even seeing it back, it was kind of the same. It was even though they edited out the chokes and the throwing up, it was kind of the same. The momentum wasn't there when you watched the rounds, and Calico was just a vet. You know what I mean? And he did his thing, and he catered to the crowd, and he was talking that slick talk with the that D boy talking away. It's like a grown D boy talk. You know what I'm saying? And it's like Young Maz there feeling it, and DC Young Fly, and people. It was a good performance by fucking Calico. The bars were dope, and I don't know. I had I definitely had Cal taking that battle. I thought it'd be closer on Cam, but it was about the same that you saw it in the building. You know what I mean? And I just think that it would have been closer on Cam if Chess ain't fuck up, but it is what it is. I hate this fucking shit. I'm always yawning. Um, and the last but not least, what was supposed to be the main event, um, it was Cortez versus Sue Surf. Um, just disappointing, man. And I'll get into it in my final thought because it has to do more not personal, but more like fans like me who went out there and copped a flight and fucking got a hotel room and rented a car. Those kind of fans. We went into that later. It was just unfortunate. What were you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like some dude got into the dressing room. He was popping shit. Surf tried to escort him out. They tried to get him out of there. He ended up cutting somebody, and after that, all hell broke loose. I mean, I was upset when when the battle ended, when the battle didn't even happen. It's like in the building, it's like if you see I put on my channel how the venue looked, and you see it's like a stadium kind of feel, but it's a small stadium feel, and there's a pit there. You know what I'm saying? And in the pit, is where mostly everybody was. People were in the stands and everything, and chairs and everything, but a lot of people were standing in the pit, trying to get a close up to the battles. And when we're just sitting there, and all of a sudden, people start running into the venue. People start just running into the doorway, like right, like I said, it's like a stadium. It's a small stadium, so they have like this the stairs, and then they have doorways like to go into, and then those doorways are concession stands. So right where those doors are at, people started just running into the venue. You're like, what the fuck's going on? Like, this one girl just broke her ass, like fell on the floor, like they almost trampled her. She's like got up crying, like, yo, they just fucked me up, like they just stepped on me, and everybody just lost. Like, what the fuck's going on right now? Like, so we're like, yo, the fuck? So we're just looking at the doors. The music stops. Everybody on stage is stuck, like, what the fuck's going on? And then security guards just come out. All right, venue shut down, event over. We're like, what the fuck? So the dude come from the concession stand into the thing. He's like, yo, someone got shot. We're like, someone got shot. There's metal detectors there and everything. What the fuck you talking about? And we're like, damn, yo, but you know, fortunately, it's not what happened. Fortunately, it was a little less than that. I mean, it still sucks that Search Man got cut open in his shoulder, and whoever got stomped the fuck out got fucked up. But at least no one died and no one got shot. Um, you could say that, but yeah, everybody was in the venue still. Like, we ain't leaving. We're gonna see what happens. And people were just sitting there, and we were all chilling, waiting for the maybe battle get to be done anyway. You know what I mean? Hopefully, but it was a crime scene after that. You got contracts, it's a professional setting. It just the event got shut down. It was just a wrap after that. And we all went outside, and then, the rumor was that someone got shot still outside, and everybody was upset. Like, yo, come on, we can't have nothing nice. And even the story later on is still disappointing. It's like, why is there a fan with a knife coming into the fucking dressing room? Why isn't there no one at the door of the dressing room blocking these people, making sure that they're good? And I'll be honest, like the security guards were real light when you walked to the building. They had a metal detector, but they didn't pat you down when you walked in. They didn't have you, take stuff out your shit and put it into the bin and they pass it through. They just like they had you hold it in your hand and walk through. Okay, I could have had like a little knife in my hand and walked through and it wouldn't have rang. Well, I had it in my sneaker and it probably would have rang. Like, I don't know. Obviously, the security guards didn't do their thing and that fucking guy got into the venue with a knife and that's what happened, man. So that's from my perspective, how I saw it. I wasn't backstage. I heard the story like y'all did about the backstage. I could just say what I saw when I was in the venue, and that's what happened, man. And even people on the stage were lost. Everybody was just lost. Like the fuck, like, but whatever, man. Then going back to the hotel room, got me some Waffle House, ate that shit, and then I fucking moseyed on home. And that was that. Yeah. So that was Any Given Sunday 2 from the eyes of someone in the building. And that's what it was, man. That's what it was. I know the stream was fucked up a couple times, but my stream was good. uh, yeah. Anyway. All right. Let's end that breakdown. Let's get into stupid fan tweet of the week. Let's get it.
Thank you, scumbag, and continue being scummy. And now, this is the time we get into the most ignorant, erroneous, misinformed tweet of the week. In our segment called the Stupid Fan Tweet of the
Are
Week.
you stupid or something?
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
Are you dumb?
Move this man!
I was muted, so you didn't hear my evil laugh. Thank you, studio audience, and thank you, Mr. Johnny, for introducing. All right, let's get this stupid fan tweet of the week out the way, because this guy's a fucking idiot. This stupid son of a bitch. All right, let's get this on the screen for y'all. 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 Where we at? Where we at? Chrome tab. Pause. Chrome tab. Is that a pause? All right. Here we are. No. No one tipping. Tip down. No man tip down. You touch me a car. Him a high. One getting guy. Two tough but good there. Real good but in the black captain. And bird but you run there. Right here at K-Shop. Listen to that point, man. I'm here for that. Of course you would be here for that because you ain't paying the battlers. Do you understand the price of this card? And I hate when these fans do that. Hey, Smack, why don't you just book all these top tier battlers in one night? Bro, you know how much money this costs? This will break the bank. Okay? And the thing is that URL is in a position in caffeine where things are kind of like getting back to normal. They still ain't opened up wide. This ain't open. Well, it still ain't wide open. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. They're still not wide open. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and then now with this bullshit that just happened with the surf fight, it might be even harder to get venues. You know what I mean? You could get a venue, but you're gonna have to security's gonna have to be up the ass, and you're gonna have to get better security and pay these motherfuckers now. Now motherfuckers gonna be patting you down. You probably can't go back outside anymore. Like it's gonna be retarded. You know what I mean? You gotta factor all that in. This idiot, this moron, okay, who let me see his. Let me see this man profile picture. Oh, this is children, so I'm not gonna get on him. You lucky bastard. Um, hold on. Let me get back to the tweet. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. The thing with this is that you can't pay Hitman Holla, Real Goods, Verb, Hollow, and K-Shine in the same event. Like, what are you talking about? And what I meant to about the venue is that if these guys are all getting paid 50, almost 50 racks each, you gotta get a way bigger venue. The venue that we was in Atlanta was not big. It'll probably hold 400, 500 people. You would have to go to Houston or I don't know, bro. You would have to get like a thousand motherfuckers in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you could probably do it, but at this point, you don't even know because who's flying out now? Who's spending all that money on an event for backstage passes and all this bullshit when what just happened? You know what I mean? So I mean, you're an idiot. All right. I know you live in a fantasy land because you think that this is plausible. And that means that you also think that the woman you have in your life is beautiful. And I know she's not. I know she's a wildebeest. She is a fucking dirty maned wolf off the street with rotten teeth and eyeballs that are just pure black. All right, looking for the next McDonald's meal. All right, in her Waze app, nearest McDonald's. Okay, not a human being, because there's no way you think that this fucking card is gonna happen. How? How, Sway? How? And what pisses me off about people who do cars like this, they do this all the time. I literally saw like 3 cards, you know what I'm saying, with these same type of fucking names on there. Like, bro, are you fucking stupid? You're tagging URL like, hey URL, how about all these guys on one card? Duh. You don't think they fucking want that? But they can't. They don't have the fucking funds. They don't have the venues to hold all the people that would want to hold this. The fucking stream would crash. You would have to get more money for better streams, hire more staff, hire better fucking security guards. You have to have a whole nother shit. I don't even know. I don't even know. Smack will have to borrow a fucking loan from the federal government, okay, to put this damn car together. You think it's that easy, you damn moron? If you think it's easy, how about you get up off your fucking ass and make your own league, bitch? Huh? How's that? I'm done with you. I'm done with you and the people of your kind. Let's get into our final thought here.
Hand me my thinking grenades.
And now we've come to the end of our show. But before we go, we have to give you Scumbag McGee's final thought.
This shit fucking up right now. All right. So I'm gonna lay back a little bit for this one. Put this over here so I could chill. So my final thought is what is gonna happen um with events with URL events nowadays. I feel like it, it's hard for URL to lose money for the simple fact that they're just so good. And now that caffeine's involved in making the production way better, it's hard to kind of, you know, predict that they're gonna, people aren't gonna buy tickets, people aren't gonna fly out, people aren't gonna do, what they can to go to these events. Um, Me personally, uh, I'm not going to an event that's out of state. Like literally, I was gonna go to this event, and then I was gonna go in Albany. I just don't. I'm not gonna go out to Albany, okay? Stay out there for the day or 2 days and blow all this money, and something happens where Snake Eyes gets into a fight with Head Ice, and then now those both battles, Head Ice and Ill Will, and Tez and Snake ain't going down. Like I'm not doing that. If it's gonna be an event, it's gonna be me. I mean, look at the fight that happened with Mook and Briz. That ended the fucking main event. Sirius Jones and Murder Mook. That ended the main event. I was there for goods and gyms. The hell? What in the living fuck was that? I literally got disconnected. Ruin my fucking show. Fucking bastards. Anyway, um, where was I? Yeah, man. Whatever. This shit just threw my whole shit off, man. Look, I ain't going to no damn fucking events if it ain't in New Jersey, if it ain't in New York. Okay? I ain't going. Y'all fucked it up. And I'm sure other people feel that way. So please, stop fighting at venues. Fans, please. Stop trying to fuck with these rappers and cut motherfuckers. You just ruined my weekend. Right? Alright. So that's the end of the Scumbag podcast. We're about to do Battle of the Week. And call it a day. Goodbye for this now, and I'll see you in a little bit.